You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the October 7th meeting for the LaPorte County Soil and Water Conservation District Board. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Well, it's 3:30. We're going to call the meeting to order. Roll call. Mr. Chris.
Chairman Don Lodi.
Here.
Vice Chair Mike Tuhalski. Treasurer Amber Seiler.
Here.
Secretary Brian Brider. Member Andy Minnick.
Here.
We have three, we're good.
I need approval of previous meeting minutes.
I make a motion we approve the previous meeting minutes.
And we need a second.
I'll second that.
Anything on the question? Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Need approval of treasurer's report?
I'll put up a motion to approve the treasurer's report.
I'll second it.
Anything on the question on the treasurer's report? Those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Consider claims. We need approval of claims.
I make a motion we approve the claims.
I'll second that motion.
Anything on the question on claims? Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? We'll go to activity reports, staff.
I will be very, very quick here and let these guys talk. We did 7 days of river days. I'll let Destiny talk about that. There's been lots of spending on the grants, both the Clean Water and the NACD, and Paul will probably talk about that. And I've been busy finally after, how long we've been doing MS for? 2 years. I'm finally now organizing and filing financials and all that stuff, so it's all going to be nice and neat. Getting that taken care of as well. Still working on submitting photos to the vendor for the plat books, and I will be submitting the second reimbursement for our clean water at some point, probably next month. Maybe this month, we'll see. That's all I had.
What about the grant financials? That's not in there.
I must have forgot it. I know I printed it. I can give you a copy after.
Okay.
My bad.
Either
Okay.
one.
I got a quick 7-point outline. First of all, working with 7-point outline. Teamwork with Destiny was outstanding on the PAC Center project. Those guys, under our guidance and help, planted 600 plugs in about what, Destiny? Two hours? All those people?
Almost 3 hours,
So,
yeah.
like, kind of
It's
nice
pretty quick.
community, joyful event.
Yeah.
We got lots of pictures. We're probably remiss in not doing a press release, which it's not too late for that. So we'll get back to them and see if we can co-author a press release. I think it'd be nice for the public to know SWCD's involvement in that through our Clean Water Indiana grant. On the NACD grant, technical assistant grant that Chris mentioned, I've had a contractor busy building our bioretention facility just on the west side of Ziegler Road over here. That's collecting all of the runoff from the fairgrounds. I think we're gonna end up getting a lot more quantity out of that than we originally thought with some dry wells. So when we do get these big rain events, the discharge from that fairgrounds is gonna be infiltrating into the ground a lot more instead of just going across in the pipe over to Ziegler Road. Particularly during Fair Week, I think it has a good water quality function, and that it's gonna cleanse a lot of the animal runoff that comes off the fair during Fair Week. We've got some good native plants that are gonna be the workhorses on that project. Just to clarify, that is not a CWI grant. That's through our other grant, through the NACD. And with still water quality functions, still gonna have some native plants in it, but it's more of a demonstration of what we can do with naturalized stormwater management through your SWCD office.
I have a question on that. Is that why all the vegetation's been removed over there? Is it part of your project, or is that a
Where-
separate project someone else is doing?
Where you see the blankets over here?
Mm-hmm.
So the vegetation was removed because the different departments in the county decided they were going to herbicide the ditches, which is really a big part of the problem with the undercutting that was occurring there. Granted, there was a lot of weeds, so what we're doing is we're doing a combination of coir rolls, dry wells, bioengineering, blanketing. Really, the true workhorses on that are gonna be the little blue stem grass that we get planted there. So it'll look like a golf course, rough but native. I'm gonna take it a step at a time. Let's get that, keep it simple, make it very functional. I think it'll still be pretty. If at some point in time we wanna add a little more zest with the pollinator forbs in there, we could always do that with some patchwork of plugs in there. But the goals for that one are a little bit different than the pollinator habitat in and of itself. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Probably more than you wanted. The HGAP project, let's switch over to CWI. The big ones that I have going right now with activity are the HGAP project. They finally, their contractor has successfully terminated the existing turf grass. That's been mowed turf grass there on 7 acres for the last 100 years. So after 2-3 attempts, now we have a pallet to seed, perfect timing. We're going right into dormant seeding. That will be the next step. I want to mention on a lot of these projects, Destiny has been super, I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it, talented. She says she's not. I would beg to differ.
Me too.
These are the exceptional, beautiful standard signs that we're going to have now that Destiny authored on our various projects. So all 9 projects. I'm helping with the names. That's my contribution. I'm coming up with these names. So if it's a dorky name, blame me, not her. This is just for outside with the Water Wise Trail project that we're doing. So great job, Destiny. I want to mention this as well. This was a handout that Destiny put together. I picked the plants, she did the handout. It was handed to all the participants at the pollinator planting for Patty's Dream. What was it called?
Dreams.
Field of Dreams? Okay. So those are some little things that we've been doing with the CWI that lean into education. I want to mention that before I go into Bernie on the farming front, Shirley Hines, evidently, and I forgot, I asked the interns to fill out a Bringing Nature Home commemoration or some type of program that they have to identify our habitats out here. So they're coming by on the 16th to interview, look at what we're doing, and I would hope, get their Bringing Nature Home signs. So I thought that was a nice thing. Mark Parkman, our River Friendly Farmer of the Year, I quickly forget that. We nominated him and he was given that award. I was contacted by the Herald and they wanted to interview me about it. I said, no. I said, I'm not an agronomist. I want to do an interview with Mark. I want to get, more into a mode of a press release, and she was perfectly fine with that. So we're gonna, before the end of the year, do a press release on the River Friendly Farmer, and I'd like to sit down with you even, and as we talk about these programs and our desire to advance farming conservation, there's an opportunity right there to maybe co-author something and sit down with Mark about it. No, he's doing some good stuff, and I just want to get away from just general discussion of only no-till and cover crops and give more of the why. What are the benefits? So let's quickly talk about Bernie, and then I think I'm into my 7th point. Bernie dropped in, made himself comfortable in my office for a couple hours like he does every so often. That's my Bernie time. And he's always got these gems. So he came in, he was actually originally looking for Chris, but he had polymeric seeds on his mind. And he was talking about the fact that the original 7 maturities of corn have been reduced in their genetic diversity to what we have now in corn trade, and how that relates to more resilient crops that require less input, are less hard on the environment, use less water, use less chemicals. And maybe as a follow-up to our discussion last time, Andy in particular, maybe that's a great place to couch a discussion further, further advance the discussion of farming conservation. So I've been doing a little research on it. I've got the name of some guy in Michigan who works for I gotta look at my notes.
Syngenta?
Yeah, Syngenta, Charles Scoville. And apparently this gentleman's retired and he'd be willing to come in and talk to us about this very topic. And maybe I'm missing it, but I haven't seen a lot of discussion about that, about polymeric corn strains and getting back to the original 7 strains of corn so that we've got more genetic diversity.
The only thing I've seen on it is people will use some of that because it's off patent.
Yep.
And you can replant it, so you can harvest your own crop and then replant it legally.
Right,
And that's the extent of what I've seen on that, not so much
yeah.
in conservation,
Maybe we could lean in with this guy, Charles Scoville, who is supposed to be the foremost authority on the subject matter, have him come in and try to program that out leading into 2026. Because I would like to see more done, even in my stormwater role, given the amount of land that's covered by farmland, is how do we address these issues through supporting farmers? So that would be about it for today. One last message is from Teresa at Master Gardeners. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, she put a little cute note on my desk. She says she's got free oak seedlings. So if anybody out there would like some free oak seedlings through Master Gardeners, Teresa has free ones.
She mentioned that to me specifically because she had said that the museum project was going to need oak.
Okay. And I didn't
that's-
even mention the museum project, the work that Destiny has done, coming in and supporting that CWI project with her education. She put together a whole Savannah board with Tom, and they enlisted an artist, a local artist, who did the painting and acrylics. And I'm sitting here wondering why you didn't bring that in with you today to show
Because
off.
he took it already. He took it to the
Because it's
museum.
absolutely beautiful.
It was. She
Yeah.
did a great job. Okay. I got 3 very long bullet points. First one, Kankakee River Days. It was my first time ever experiencing it. So in my opinion, it went great. We got some really good feedback from the teachers that have responded already. Ashley from Stark County, she deserves almost all of the praise because she really carried it this year. Second one is that I'm starting to visit classes now. I'm doing in-class programs. I've done 4 so far. I have a 5th one on Friday. And so far, all the teachers have rescheduled with me, so I think I'm doing good. And then I also wanted to say that I am starting to join in with the Trail Creek Watershed Partnership again. I am under the understanding that we were pretty involved and then we weren't. So I'm starting to attend the meetings again. Hopefully we can kind of rekindle that relationship and get
You say
back
you're
to-
going to their meetings again?
Mhm.
If you're going, I'll go then too.
Okay, perfect.
Excellent.
And that's all
That's
I really had.
Aren't you gonna mention about the jellyfish?
Oh, yeah. Dawn took
Destiny
me
and
to
I
the
went
boat.
out on my boat at Saugony looking for freshwater jellyfish. We seen it, but we couldn't catch any. But it's really cool to see.
It was a fun time.
Did you get any photos?
No, I didn't. I
Okay.
sure didn't.
Thank you. NRCS? Anything?
There is no NRCS right now.
Purdue Extension?
Yeah. Nothing from Purdue, and I did not see anything on Scott's site. Drainage board, if you guys didn't grab the minutes and the agenda for next time, Those got sent about 2 hours ago, so I didn't have them in the packet.
Yeah, this is for August,
That's what he sent today.
yeah. I mean, there's 11 pages of it. That had to be a real long meeting.
Yeah.
Well, they do, if you notice, it's basically word for word. Like, I think that's the entire text of the meeting.
Yeah.
Everyone's recording them now. I would highly suspect that's correct.
ISDA,
Yeah, there's a few things. ISD, the soil sampling program is still open until October 17th, that's next Friday. Conservation awards are now open until March 31st, so that includes Conservation Farmer of the Year, Friend of Conservation, the SWCD Supervisor of the Year, and then the District Showcase. And then November 13th, there's going to be a webinar on the submitted resolutions. So it'll be 11 Central Time, noon Eastern. And then the election committee and supervisor appointment is due November 1st. Did I miss anything, Sandra?
okay. Any other part
The
of
only
it?
thing the only thing to add is a save the date for December 1st. There's going to be an State Board of Accounts financial training down in Indianapolis. That's our biannual financial training. The flyer should be coming out soon.
Like real sneakily.
Have we heard anything on
Three of us. Don't forget.
the conference? Has anybody heard anything on conference or anything?
It's just going to be one day this year. The business meeting, and
Do they know where they're having it?
December 19th. December 19th at Farm Bureau down in Indy.
Did you hear that? Is that-
Yeah, at Indiana Farm Bureau.
Yeah, it's just a one day, 9 to 3, I think.
Where at?
The Farm Bureau building.
Oh, okay. You said that, but didn't click with me.
I don't know where it is, but
Doesn't matter.
somewhere in Indianapolis.
We go to new business, legal guidance for dual office holding.
So I received this and passed it along, or maybe you guys were included on it originally
Yeah.
regarding the dual office holding, and then Amber asked that I put this on the agenda, so I did. And I also invited Sandra, our ISDA support specialist, who knows it front and back, so if there's any discussion or questions, she can help me.
Well, my question is, I wanna know what that would bar me from, if I wanted to pursue something else, like what exactly? What is a dual office?
So, it's basically stating that you cannot hold, two, what they call lucrative offices. The most common we see is like you can't be on the school board and the soil and water board. Any elected official type position, you can't hold more than one position. That is in state law, state statute, and the Indiana Attorney General has determined that soil and water supervisors on the board are lucrative. So that does mean you cannot hold more than one office.
It's lucrative even though it's not lucrative.
That's what yeah, define as the,
I know.
what's the
You deal with
definition of
money.
lucrative?
No.
It's actually in state statute that it's in state statute, Indiana Code 14-32, that supervisors can actually be paid $30 a day per diem. So that does make it lucrative.
Well, then, do we qualify for that?
Even if you don't take the per diem. Some districts take it, some districts don't. I don't know if you guys do get paid per diem, but you can.
No, haven't since I've been here, no.
They did a long time ago, but that's been done away with a long time ago also.
For me, yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be $30
So
a
yeah, even
month.
if you don't take it, technically you can, so. Yep.
So only elected boards, but appointed boards you're okay with?
So there's a whole guidance
Well, I kind of looked through it, I just didn't see
PDF file.
enough.
because some are okay and some are not. So I'll say, it depends.
Was there something specific that she might know?
No, I haven't
Okay.
been specific. I mean, I do different boards and
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm
committees
thinking.
and,
All the people that are asking me to be on other stuff, I'll say,
Yeah.
no, I'm sorry, I can't. I only do soil and water, the most important one.
If it were private and not an official elected appointment or election, it should be fine. But anything that's an official appointment or election, then that's a no.
Well, it's gonna be, I'm assuming government related, right? Tied to the state or federal, or, I mean, well, school board, school board, I guess. Would be.
Yeah, it's anything local, state, federal, any of that. You can only hold one.
Unless it's a private organization or something.
Yeah.
so I could, if I wanted to be like on a Michigan City board, I couldn't.
Which Michigan City board?
If I wanted to be on any of them. I mean, excluding the school board, say, but I mean, the city has multiple boards. I mean, they have, 20-something different boards. If I ever wanted to be on one, I could not be.
You'd have to, if it's an elected or an appointed position, you'd have to resign from this board.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, if it's like a county council or city council or school board or
Tree board,
any of
I
those
mean.
official things.
Well, I know there's some contractor
I guess
committees
it's
out there that they've asked me to
low on-
participate, and I'm like,
On the,
so far I've been putting it off.
yeah, there's a
We
big
got
long.
sustainability
PDF that
boards,
has,
I mean, these are things that are,
Is it included in the one you sent? The list?
I did not see a list.
I didn't see a list.
I'm not sure about, I could email that to you guys.
That
I
would
can
probably
email
be
you a link
helpful.
to it's on the Attorney General.
Okay,
That would
Thank
be
you.
cool. Thanks.
annual plan of work?
Yep.
Even look. Oh, I gotta get the nominees for election, I gotta work on that. And the election committee. Whoops. Yeah, we have to, that's what I'm gonna be focused on.
Do you have anybody? Or do you have,
For the election itself or the election committee?
both? I know,
There's
yeah,
no one that's wanting to come up for election yet, and I'm
yeah.
working on a couple for the other.
Who's up for election?
I am.
Oh,
Andy.
Andy?
Yeah.
And you're gonna run again, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, unless somebody, yeah, no, I will. She brought up a new point, but I don't
Mhm.
have anything on my horizon right at the moment other than something. But what about committee? I can't probably be on a committee.
No, the committee is county residents and then
One supervisor and
supervisor.
2 interested citizens.
interested citizens, that's the term. So you could be, maybe.
Oh, even if I'm up for election,
Well, no, that's
No.
a good point.
I'll be like, nope, nobody wants to run against me. Or I have to go the other way and try to get a lot of people.
So
If
it'd
you're
have,
up for election, you can't be on the committee.
so it'd have to be one of the other 4.
Yes.
Should be Mike Dolsky and ask all the kids from his ag program or whatever and try to get some people involved.
All right.
Chris, did you find anywhere for the annual meeting?
I'm still pushing for healthcare foundation, but they're still pushing back. So I'm kind of just, I mean, if you have another spot,
I just suggested the PACs. I don't know what it's about, but I know since
Oh,
he's been
yeah.
partnering with them, I thought it was appropriate, but I don't know what the space is about or
have you been in
anything.
in that building?
The PAX building, which one?
What's it called?
I don't remember.
It's kind of like a hall, like a,
Yeah, you can rent the space for things.
Through PAX, something?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we could ask.
Yeah.
I mean,
You were
just-
thinking that instead of the,
Well, he's
One
having a
of-
hard time with the times working.
Oh,
But I
okay.
was like, since you've been partnering with them, it kind of felt like maybe it would be an ideal spot. But I have no
It'd be
idea
worth
what the
the
rates
look.
are.
we're good with asking, right?
We can walk
I think
through.
I'll reach out to Don first and then we could ask Jamie. I think Jamie's in charge. Yeah. Sure. He just came in yesterday and he said, we want to do more projects with you guys. And I said, we do too. That's a good lead.
Yeah. They were nice people to deal with.
Really good people. I was blown away with the volunteerism. That's probably the best I've ever seen.
Yeah. Next meeting is November 11th.
Sandra, we easily made, I'm sorry, Don. I was gonna make a quip with her real quick. $25 an hour on that day was blown away. You know what I'm saying? On our match. She didn't hear me.
Sorry, what was that?
We're paying $25 in kind per head per hour on our match. I was making the point that with that packed center planting, with the 50 people showing up, that was made in the first half hour probably.
Nice. Very good.
Yeah.
Again, the next meeting is November 11th, 3:30.
Is that
Any other
Veterans
business?
Day?
Oh.
That's
Oh.
Veterans Day.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Veterans Day.
What's up with the 4th? Election day?
There's
I don't know, I'm
no-
not looking at a calendar. She says it's a holiday.
4th, I don't think there is an election day this year since it's right
Oh.
after presidential.
Yeah.
Because I looked 3 times, I should have that day off.
So
but
why-
we don't.
Wait, Tuesday's what? Veterans?
11th is Veterans Day.
So we could do 4?
Yeah, there's no election day this year.
Move that up. I think I automatically assumed November 4th, and so I moved it back.
Okay.
haircut day.
Is it?
You looking for it?
My wife's haircut now.
Oh,
Yeah, I have it.
Oh, it's November 4th at 3:30. Any other business? If not, we stand adjourned. Thank you much.
Thank you.